All right, guys, what's going on? Welcome in. So first things first, I'm actually not feeling the best. Okay, so I apologize if my voice is pretty raspy in this one, but we have some breaking Jets news. The team is working out linebacker, former first-round pick back in 2017 out of Alabama, Reuben Foster. Okay, he was picked by the Niners back into the first round, and Robert Saleh, funny enough, was the defensive coordinator. Okay, so it's crazy how everything, kind of comes full circle. But, I mean, man, I'm not going to lie to you. When I remember Reuben Foster back at Alabama, I was obsessed with him. I mean, he had such a nice blend, such a nice fusion of these three traits: speed, agility, power. Speed, agility, power. This guy was incredible. I mean, the force in which he brought down ball carriers with was insane. He just was a great open field tackler. He had versatility. He could play as a middle linebacker in the 4-3, as an outside linebacker in the 4-3, and nothing is compromised. He could play both positions at an elite level. But just, man, the agility, the speed was crazy on Foster. And I remember thinking that Foster was going to be like the future of the linebacker position, kind of how Fred Warner turned out, or what the expectation is for Micah Parsons out of Penn State now with the Dallas Cowboys. Kind of that same style of linebacker, but it obviously has not worked out. Reuben Foster is up for grabs, right? He's on the market, and he's battled with injuries. Okay, the injuries with Reuben Foster are, there's a lot of them. All right, like he has missed so much time because of injuries. He was a first-round pick made back in 2017. He's only played in 16 games. He's missed the last 2 seasons with Washington with injuries, and there's also off the field issues as well. I mean, there's been numerous off the field issues. So at the end of the day, I'm looking at the linebacker position for the Jets right now, and although it's not like elite, like an A+ room, I feel pretty good about it. And I'm really excited to see what this linebacker room can do in the season. And then, of course, when Jarrad Davis comes back as strong side linebacker as well. But look, if Reuben Foster is healthy and he could help this football team, I don't want to be that homer guy or that homer fan and say, oh, could we, have found a steal, in bringing Reuben Foster in as a former first-round pick? Could it be the Jets that really gets his career going? But at the same time, if he works out for the team, if he's healthy, and if the Jets bring him on board, I mean, there's a chance. There is a chance that Foster could really, turn into something great. But of course, we have to factor in the injuries. Is he the same player? Will he ever be? Will he ever sort of resemble what he looked like back at Alabama and his first season with the 49ers, because he was also hurt that season. But when he did play, he was really, really good. He was really effective. Granted, that was the season where the 49ers were kind of, just losing tons and tons and tons of games. They were, I don't want to say they were a train wreck, but they just lacked the talent. But man, Foster working out for the Jets here. We'll see what happens. There's been no update with Dion Jordan. And the one thing I do want to mention, it's interesting how we're taking a look at this linebacker position and we're really adding depth, right? We have C.J. Mosley in the middle, Najee Sherwood on the outside. Jarrad Davis should be back around week 6. We have Blake Cashman behind those guys. We just claimed Quincy Williams from Jacksonville, Quinnen's older brother. And now we're looking at Reuben Foster. I feel like and I'm not saying, I don't want to act like I'm, I don't want to tell the Jets what to do here or anything like that. But I feel like the tight end position right now needs to be looked at. I mean, whether it's like a Hollister, whether it's just another free agent acquisition, or, another player that's currently out there, I feel like the tight end position is super, super thin right now. We have Tyler Croft, and yeah, we did bring back Yeboah, but, no Chris Herndon. And Robert Saleh, I believe it was Saleh that addressed this the other day, where he said that he was going to be bringing in multiple tight ends. So we'll see what happens on that front. But yeah, interior offensive line, the overall depth there is still somewhat of an issue. But hey, the Jets are making moves here. We're doing our due diligence, and there's nothing wrong with that. So Reuben Foster set to work out with the Jets. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section. And as always, thanks so much for watching. I appreciate it, and go Jets.